everyone, this is Miss Christie from East Pennsboro Library, and today I'm going to teach you how to make a beaded butterfly. So let's share what we're going to be making. And there we go, a pony bead butterfly. And if you look at the picture, you'll see that you can use different colored beads and you can make it any way that you'd like to make it special. So let's get started. I'm going to show you some directions first, and then we will get working on this. So the supplies you're going to need: Chanel stems or pipe cleaners, clothespins, acrylic craft paint, pony beads, googly eyes, scissors, a paintbrush, and some glue. Now, I'll show you our first set of directions, and then I'll do that, and then we'll stop and pause a minute, and we'll get the second set of directions going for you. So the first thing that we are going to do, actually, you know what? I'm going to go over all the directions, and then we'll break them down. We're going to paint a clothespin, any color. You can add stripes or dots. It'll be the body of the butterfly, and we'll set that aside. Then we're going to use the pipe cleaners for the wings. Got my pipe cleaners here. And we're going to thread 36 beads onto the pipe cleaner. I already counted all my beads out for both sides and labeled them 36 so that I knew I had everything together to show you what to do. So let's go back now to our first step. The first thing that we're going to do is paint our clothespin. I chose to do mine purple. I already painted mine because I don't want to paint with a pretty top on today. But here is what I did. I set it aside to dry, and it's dry now, so I can start to work on my actual butterfly. Let's take a look at the first part of the directions. All right, so we've got our butterfly painted. I counted out my 36 beads. Now I'm going to use a pipe cleaner to make the outline of the butterfly, and I picked green. So I'm going to put my 36 beads. You can do any order you want. You can curl them up. You can make a pattern. You can do anything special to it that you'd like to do. So first thing I'm going to do is pull my bead down here, and I'm just going to make a little bend like this. So let's stop this so you can get a good look at what I'm doing here. Okay, so I'm going to put my 36 beads on my pipe cleaner, and I'm just going to do them in any order for today. Make any kind of pretty pattern that you want. You can do anything you want, and this is going to become, uh-oh, dropped a bead. This is going to become our butterfly. All right, so I've got all my beads on here, and I'm going to show you what we're going to do next. Just give me 1 second here to share the screen with you. All right, so we've got our 36 beads. Now we're going to separate the beads on the pipe cleaner. 15 beads are going to be the smaller loop on the wing. The remaining 21 are going to be the larger loop. Bend the pipe cleaner to form the smaller and larger loop, then twist where the loops meet to keep the beads secure and form the wings of the butterfly. So here's how we're going to do that. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So pull these up a little bit, and then we're going to do this. We're going to bend this butterfly like this. Give a little twist. And these take some forming. The nice thing that's working with pipe cleaners is that you can kind of move things around and form it any way that you'd like. Now I'm going to take this end, that's why I left a little bit, and make the bigger part by flipping it over like that. And we've got what almost looks like a butterfly wing. And then when we put it onto the clothespin, it'll become much more of a butterfly as you see things progress. So let's look at our next set of steps. All right, so we're going to connect the two wings together to form the butterfly. And all we're going to do is just do that by sort of twisting them together. Let me show you here big on the screen. I'm just going to twist them together like this. Now you can see it looks more like a butterfly than it did before. The next part's pretty easy. We're going to open the clothespin and put the butterfly wings right in like this. How easy was that? Let me show you again. We're going to open up the clothespin that we painted and stick it right into the butterfly, just like this. Now, our last step is going to be to make this thing a little bit pretty. And I'm going to get some googly eyes out here. Now I'm going to tell you a secret. I don't like to use the glue gun too much, especially when I'm doing kids projects, because I don't want anybody to get burnt. So I use glue dots. You can get them at Dollar Tree, and they are wonderful, especially when I'm working with little things like eyes. So I'm going to pick out two googly eyes for my butterfly from my googly eye container. And I think I will use, how about two pink ones? There we go. From my googly eye collection, which also came from Dollar Tree. And I'm going to take a glue pad, cut it in half. These come like this, and you can just pull one away like it's real easy. And the glue dot is here in the center. I'm just going to cut it in half like this. And I'm going to put one glue dot on the back of one of the eyes. Peel it off. And I'm going to stick it right onto the clothespin. Oops. So easy to do. And it doesn't require any hot glue. That's why I really, really like doing this. So we get our second googly eye on our butterfly. Oh, there we go. Sometimes it takes a little bit. Get that glue on that googly eye. Get our googly eye on here. And now we've got a butterfly with googly eyes. We're still missing one thing, our antennas, and that's going to be really easy to make. I'm just going to take a yellow pipe cleaner and I'm going to cut it to make my antennas come up, and I'm going to cut it in half once, and then I'm going to cut that half in half. And then all I need to do is just kind of give it a little curly cue like that. Both sides, a little curly cue. And now I've got some neat antennas for my butterfly. And I am going to just stick those right onto the back of the clothespin with my glue dots. That's only going to take a second, and then my butterfly will be all finished up. So easy to make, and all of the materials for the butterfly I got at Dollar Store. So easy to get. let me just go ahead and put the blue dot on this antenna. And we'll stick that baby on the back here. And look, now our butterfly has an antenna. And you can move it all around to anywhere you'd like for that antenna to be. There we go, till it looks like a real butterfly antenna. You can make it smaller or bigger if you want, or do it however you'd like. Let me get my other antenna on and we'll have a finished product. Alrighty. Oops, wrong side. That happens sometimes. The nice thing about blue dots is if you screw up, you can peel it back off and try again. Okay, let's get this antenna on here. And now our butterfly has her antennas and our butterfly is all finished. Now, if you try to make a beaded butterfly using this video, I would love to see what you make. So I'm going to share a screen with you that shows you where to email your beaded butterfly pictures to. I'd like you to share your picture of your beautiful beaded butterfly with me, and you can email me those pictures to kscrignoli@ccpa.net. I hope you enjoy making this beaded butterfly, and I hope everyone has a great day. Thank you so very much for joining me.